the tide could change a little bit. They proved in the first quarter, Eddie, the Spartans did, that they can play with the Bears. They just have got to prove it 2 more times here.
For me, the biggest difference between quarter number 1 and quarter number 2 was turnovers. Spartans turned it over just 1 time in the opening quarter. They were down 2. They turned it over 5 times in the second quarter and went -9 there as the Hellman shot goes in and out.
Kane's followed does not make it, and ball's on the floor. Emma's with it. Homily came up with it. Here come the Bears, working on an 11-point halftime lead. It's the largest lead. It was at 11 once in the second quarter at 37-26. Inside, Homily, fouled by Kane. Emma had half the ball and half of Homily's left wrist.
Well, just very, very thankful that foul didn't go on number 24 because she was the help defense there, Ron. And I guess my biggest concern with Hillary is because she's doing a lot of rebounding for the Spartans. At any time you get involved in traffic down low, you're just going to be putting yourself at risk of picking up the foul.
Kane fighting for it inside. Emma eventually wins that battle. Here comes McConico for the Spartans. McConico's out there along with Emily Todd, Emma Kane, Rebecca Rowlands, and Hillary Hellman. There's Todd with a long 3. Missed it right. Homily down with a rebound. Here come the Bears. Sondag spots up, shoots the 3, and drops it. Rachel Sondag with 13. It's her third 3.
Yeah, the team has 4, and she has, as you had mentioned, 3 of them. So the Spartans know who is going to be more likely to dial it up from distance.
Shelby Mann had the steal. This is Orr with the basketball working against McConico. And Kendall took the charge, stepped on the block, drew the charge. Here's a good look.
Something we're pretty accustomed to seeing Kendall McConico doing. I mean, there are not many guards that are that good at taking a charge as Kendall has been, and especially for a young player, Ron. I mean, she's done that a lot in a very short period of time here in her Case career.
This is McConico with the basketball, and I was going over as McConico scores her 7th point, going over the available players tonight with the Spartans coaches before the game, and I had asked about Kendall as she grabs that rebound. She must know we're talking about her because she was hurt the last time you and I broadcast a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And they said she's ready, she'll play tonight. And I said, she fully back, and they go, well, Kendall's never really fully healthy. And then we all chuckled, and that's because she plays so hard. She just abuses herself on the basketball floor for the benefit of her team. It's one of the things that we all love about her, but it also keeps her, banged up most of her playing time.
Well, and it hasn't slowed her down here today, and the hustle is no different from any other game, and her grit and just her true leadership as well. I just haven't seen any change in mentality from her at all, but that's a really positive sign to stay consistent with it.
Nope, she's exactly the type of player that every coach wants on their team. This is Orr with the rebound. Natalie Orr's got 11. The lead is now at 16. You look at the struggle specifically in the University Athletic Association as Todd has the basketball now to Hellman. They'll work it inside to Rowlands. You look at the struggle offensively for Case Western Reserve in UAA play this year, and we'll get to that after this timeout. Coach Reimer wants to take a timeout. Her team's down 16. We'll be back.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at innovaliving.com.
Out of that timeout, the Bears will look to add to that 16-point lead. Eddie, the Spartans offensively in their 3 UAA games have averaged only 48 points per game. And you could say, well, 48's enough to win, and it is if you're playing defense. But the defense has been a huge struggle. They're giving up 72 points per game. They're getting beaten by an average of 24 points per game. This is McConaughey inside. And Kendall McConaughey has 9. Quickly down the floor, though. Shooting 2 free throws will be Christina Schmelter. McConaughey with the foul.
Well, and Ron, until the Spartans get back every possession on defense consistently, the Bears are going to continue to try to run the floor. They're going to try to continue to throw the ball ahead. Probably going to see a lot of time at the charity stripe. So I think that was probably at least one of the points of emphasis for Jen Reiner, either at halftime or during that last timeout. Just sprint to the paint, because that's where, as you had mentioned many times before, that most of the easy shots are coming. I think if the Bears start hitting their shots from outside, I think you'll live with that, but you cannot live with giving up so many easy buckets in the paint and in transition as well.
2 missed free throws, but a defensive rebound. So that's a turnover by Wash U. Spartans will have the basketball. Ambergy and Hellman and Floyd out front. This is Floyd, the freshman. Alexis Ambergy with the basketball. Hellman saves it. Hillary comes around to screen. Spin dribble, puts up the shot, dropped it, but traveling call. That basket will not count. In the NBA, that's standard operating procedure right there.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, hard to dribble when you got 2 hands right in your dribble area, I guess we'll call it.
Clark Callender. Spartans with a relaxed defense, nothing on the ball. Alexis Ambergy clearing things out. Floyd controls it off to McConaughey. Kendall looking for a teammate, finds Hellman. Hillary will shoot the 3, and Hillary will make the 3.
Well, her ascent past the 1,000-point club continues, and just love to see her with that stroke. And another easy one, too easy for the Bears.
Bakken with 4 inside. There is a large contingent of female students gathered at midcourt on the student side that are really doing a great job rooting for this Spartan basketball team, specifically Hellman. Hillary with a fadeaway shot. She got fouled hard. She goes out of bounds. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and it is extremely tough to try to create contact in a game where you're rotating so few players, because in order to draw a foul, you got to have some kind of energy, and you can see it already. You know, the Spartans are pretty tired as it is, and understandably so. But, you know, Hellman has been to the free throw line pretty regularly this year, and I think that's another part of her game that has grown quite a bit.
80% free throw shooter on the season.
That's right. And she gets there with regularity, too, because the ball's in her hands a lot more.
Three of 5 from the foul line tonight. She's got 15. Leads at 14. Spartans need a stop. Looking for the rebound. Floyd was inside there. All 5'5" of her. Jasmine Floyd, number 10 for Case. And I guess created enough of a diversion that WashU knocked it out of bounds themselves. So Floyd will bring it up. Floyd looking left. Going to dribble back to the right. She'll be met at midcourt by Callender. Now it's off to Hillary Hellman. Good pass inside to Emma Kane, who had position. She had Botkin on her hip. And Stephanie jumped across to intercept that pass and drew the foul. That's her third team foul.
And Ron, Emma Kane has shown us some life over the last couple games, scoring-wise and a post presence.
Ambergy. Alexis Ambergy with her first basket of the night.
She's not going to get much more open than that, so good to see her drain it with room that time.
Spartans have cut into that lead. It's at 11, but again, boy, they are just getting wide open shots inside.
Yeah, they're getting just anything that they want down low. Clark Callender with excellent court vision and a nice find.
Here comes Clark Callender the other way. Crossover. Put it up. Ambergy fouled her. Clark Callender with speed went by Alexis Ambergy, and it's a great look at that foul.
Yep. Clearly a slap on the wrist there, and Ambergy will become the second Spartan with 3 fouls. So Spartans, I think, collectively as a unit are going to have to be careful. You know, like Brooke Orcutt said at the half, you know, they just have to really be careful because you just cannot foul out or put yourself at risk of fouling out in a game where you're so short-handed.
Hellman the other way. Hellman will take it herself, and Hillary Hellman will make it. She's got 17. Needed 10 going into tonight. If you're just tuning in, Hellman needed 10 tonight as the defense picks up. Floyd knocks it out of bounds. 19 seconds to shoot for Bears. Hillary needed 10 points going into tonight's game to reach 1,000 for her career. Just a junior. She's got 17. So she's got 1,007 career points in maroon and white. Or not maroon, in blue and white. I'm used to Eddie saying maroon and gold because those are the colors of the school that my children go to. So I had a little mental slip
right?
there. Becca Clark Callender with a 3. She's got 8. Floyd and McConico. This is McConico around the screen. Got the shot. Wouldn't drop, but she'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, sometimes I think Kendall McConico, you know, she plays as if she can take on the world herself. And
she really does.
You know, doesn't really matter how many uniforms are down there, if it's 2, 3, or 4. I mean, she's going to have the pedal to the metal every single time. And I mean, if you can find or develop some shooters around her, you know, in the coming year or two, I mean, that's really going to open up the lane for Kendall McConico. I mean, she does the damage that she does on 2 or 3 players at a time, 2 or 3 defenders. And I mean, it's impressive to start with, but you know, if you can find shooters to put around her, she will score anything in the paint.
McConico nearly with a steal. Emily Todd did what she had to do.
And that was a great foul.
She's 5'4", and she found herself in the land of the Giants. Christina Schmelter staring down a easy layup at 6'1", and Emily just grabbed her and held on as tight as she possibly could. So Schmelter's going to have to shoot free throws.
Yeah.
And she is 0 for 3 from the foul line so far tonight.
Yeah. Well, and already that foul paid dividends on this possession for the Spartans, and that's just a smart basketball play by Emily Todd. I really continue to be impressed with the play of the young 5'4" freshman out of Bethesda, Maryland. I mean, she has just really impressed me with her play in her first year.
McConico. Kendall McConico with 13.
Too easy.
Schmelter has 8. Inside a minute 30 left to play in this third quarter. Floyd looking to get it into Kane. Emma Kane with a strong drop step. Emma Kane with her second basket.
Not a bad offensive option at this point to just give it to Kane and everybody clear out the block and let her kind of go to work. Probably getting some lessons from Kara Hageman, as Kara can definitely teach her something.
Boy, a beautiful fast break. McConaughey with the steal. Led Ambergy perfectly. And Alexis was the recipient of an easy bucket. Spartans have come back, down only 9. 54 seconds left in this third quarter. We'll be back for it after this timeout.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4 Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
So Orr's going to have it on the inbound. She'll get it back to Katie Klossner. Her and Orr will play catch out on top, and they'll bring in Sondag on the game. This is Klossner inside to Schmelter. Missed her shot. Homily got the rebound. Soft jumper by Klossner was missed. And Ambergy and Floyd will bring it up.
Maybe a half-second differential between shot clock and game clock. If you can get a bucket here, pull yourself within 7, you got to feel pretty good, all things considered.
Ambergy for 3. 13 seconds. Orr will bring it quickly down the floor. This is Homily with it. Inside the foul line, missed the shot. Ambergy with the rebound. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Todd checks the clock, launches it at the buzzer. Oh, Eddy, that was right on line. We had the great angle. It was just a little bit short. I thought that was going to drop.
I thought it was going to go too. I was feeling Steph Curry on that possession right there.
We'll go to the break. We've got 10 minutes left as the clock tells you. Spartans down 9. Stay tuned. They are in it.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at inovaliving.com.
Well, Ron, I guess good things happen when you are able to push the ball in transition, and considering the Spartans only rotating 8 players, it's understandable that they don't push it as often as they do because it takes a lot out of you, but good things happen when you're able to get it up there.
And they are in it. They were down, it was 47-31 at one point in that third quarter. And everything seemed to be going the Bears' way. Boy, I got to give this Spartan team tonight a lot of credit. I mean, they're coming into this game, losers of 7 in a row. Working inside, that's Schmelter. She's got 10. Losers of 7 in a row in conference play. The last 3, they're being outscored by 24. They're playing the season without their arguably the best player in the conference. Lose their point guard in practice last night. Hellman's got 19 with that bucket, but they're hanging. This is Homily with Kane on her. Orr will shoot the three in front of Floyd, missed it, and Kane comes down with a rebound. Emma Kane throws it away. Tried to get it to Emily Todd. Actually, no, it must have been tipped by a Bear, so the Spartans will keep it. Jen Reimer likes it.
Well, and I think that the Spartans' three-point defense tonight has been pretty good. I mean, obviously not so much in the paint, but, I mean, they are getting out to the three-point line to contest those shots. And right now, Wash U really not working with much of a cushion offensively, not a whole lot of ability to stretch the floor at the moment because of the Spartans' D.
Kane's floater missed. Homily comes down with a rebound. This is Sharma inside to Christina Schmelter. If she was a football player, she'd do that little movement where they say "feed me." You know how they do that
That's
little thing with their hand by the mouth, where they, where the running backs who say, keep giving me the ball, because Schmelter is unstoppable right now inside. This Case defense really has no answer for her. And down the floor, shot was blocked by Hellman. Here's a good look. Sondag was off for a walk in the park. And Hillary comes in like LeBron James and blocks her shot.
That's right. All ball right there for Hellman. Got to be careful with those three fouls, though, but still playing aggressive on defense.
So Ambergy will take a seat. Floyd will bring it up. McConico's back in the game. Todd will launch the three. Missed it short. Todd fights for it. Rollins. McConico's on the ground, tying it up. Possession arrow goes Case's way, and the Spartans will keep it.
And really the only shot that the Spartans would have at getting most of these rebounds is if they are either long or on the floor. And in either one of those situations, McConico is there every time.
They've got 10 seconds to shoot. This is Hellman. Finds an open teammate. That's Rollins. Missed it long. Long rebound. Ball's on the floor, tied up. This one's going to go to the Bears. Mann and Homily out top. They work it inside. Hellman with good defense. Great defense. McConico controls. Kendall will bring it up. Kendall quickly down the floor. It's Todd with a ball fake. Step back three. In and out.
Boy, that time I thought Kendall was going to run right out of her shoes.
Ball fake. It's a good one. Homily draws the defense. This is Mann. Nice pass. Beautiful drop step by Christina Schmelter. She's got 14. McConico tied up. Didn't go. It would have counted. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, I mean, you give it to Kendall on the block. I mean, she's definitely a viable option there as well. I mean, she somehow finds a way to get these circus shots close to the rim. But at the end of the day, you just want the ball in her hands because she's probably the most dynamic offensive player the Spartans have at the moment.
Timeout on the floor. Inside 7 minutes left in this basketball game. Spartans are down 13. We'll be back.
Have you heard the news? That Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4 Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Inside Horsburgh Gymnasium at the Veal Center. And this is McConico. Kendall at the line. Kendall McConico, a biology and pre-med major, a sophomore out of Detroit, Michigan. Conoco's got 12. Her team's down 12. And we're inside 7 minutes left. This is Sharma, ball above her head. Cross-court pass almost stolen by Hellman. Floyd with defense along with Rollins. Foul's going to go against Rebecca Rollins. That will be Rollins' second foul. And it will send Becca Clark-Callender to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2.
And from what we've seen in this game, she's definitely their most dynamic scorer in the paint that isn't a big run. I'd say really she's probably the only guard who has consistently scored close to the rim that isn't, someone who is 6 foot, but her ability off of the dribble and with the ball in her hands, unparalleled on that team.
She has 10, leads back to 14. Emily Todd will set it for the Spartans. High screen from McConico. Todd with a back cut pass to Hellman. Reverse layup, shot was missed. McConico gets it back. Kendall missed a shot, got it again. That's the tenacity that you and I have been talking about all night long.
I mean, she's very quickly became a fan favorite here in this building. And, I mean, she's really a good rebounder for a point guard. I mean, she's there all the time, and she's got the raw tools and the skills to out-rebound most point guards in this league. But you just love that she's taken it with a full head of steam, and that her leadership has really gone to a whole new level, mostly because she's been a starter for the most part. Just love watching her play.
Working it inside. And Eddie, and you and I were talking in the timeout, and I don't think that's what Floyd purposely did with that foul, but it's almost the smart thing to do right now if you're the defense for Case when that WashU offense gets so deep inside. You're almost better just tying them up like they did Bakken there, forcing them to shoot free throws because, frankly, they have not been good from the foul line tonight.
No, they haven't, and I'm with you on that. I don't think that Floyd did it purposely there, but it was good that it happened. I mean, if you have players that have, under 3 fouls, yeah, I mean, you stand a better chance just hacking them inside of the paint, forcing them to go to the line, because they have not been good from the stripe tonight. The thing is, you just have to have players that can foul. Hellman right now doesn't have that ability, and I don't think Ambergy does either.
Foul goes against Sondag, Rachel Sondag. It's her first, so the Spartans will keep it. They'll have a fresh 30 seconds to work with, too. Kane will inbound it to Hellman. Todd, ball above her head. This is McConico. Hellman will cut, draw the defense, force a shot, missed it. Sharma with the rebound. Hillary was looking for a foul. Here comes Clark-Callender quickly the other way. Corner, it's Orr for 3, missed it long, rebound out to Emma Kane.
And I would live with the Bears taking shots from 3, because while they haven't been as off there from the free throw line, they just have done so much damage in the paint. I would really live with them taking 3s at the moment.
Hellman from a screen. Rebecca Rowland set a beautiful screen. Hillary dribbled off of it, crossover, drew herself free, and she's got 21. 3, and it's a good one. Stephanie Botkin at 6 foot, shooting down the long ball.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that is what you call a stretch 4 right there.
Todd looked to answer, did not. Orr comes up with the loose ball. WashU the other way. This is Becca Clark-Callender with the right-hand dribble. Backs it up near her coach. Orr looking for someone, finds Clark-Callender. Plenty of time to shoot, 12 on the shot clock. Orr with the left-hand dribble. McConico picks her up off the screen. Now there's 6 seconds to shoot. This is Sharma. She'll force it up, and she got it. Nikki Sharma with her first basket. Randy Henderson wants a timeout. WashU We'll head into the final 4:15. Up 17. It's 73-56 from Horsburgh Gymnasium.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at inovaliving.com.
There's the lone senior on the Case roster this year, Kara Hageman. Talked about the unfortunate luck of not only Kara but her teammates this year with her injury that has sidelined her for the entire season. Eddy, legitimately, she was a probably top 3 candidate, I think, for UAA Player of the Year going into this season. She scored 41 points a year ago against the Wash U team that was nationally ranked and coached at the time by the legend Nancy Fay, who believes in one thing and one thing only, and that's lockdown defense. And Hageman hit her for 41.
Yeah, it's just really derailed their season, and not even one game into the season that Hageman went down.
McConico to Rollins, and Rebecca hits it.
Sometimes it's fun to play the what-if scenarios. You ask yourself, well, what if, Kara had been healthy? You put her on the floor with Hellman and McConico and Todd. It's fun to think about sometimes.
Well, that foul's going to go against Emily Todd, but I'd be interesting to see the replay. I think she had position on Schmelter. I think she came around Schmelter, got up under her. See, she's got, I don't know. That could go either way.
Yeah.
That could go either way.
That's a 50-50 call right there.
Sharma around a screen. Looking inside to Schmelter. Clark Callender with a ball fake. McConico stayed tight with her. 12 to shoot. Or a little lob to Schmelter. Kane came up. Rollins came in. Schmelter went down. Fouls on Emma Kane. I believe that's 4, Eddie. Yep.
And there it is.
Well, at this point, 3:22. You need her.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
Emma Kane at 5'10", just a freshman, but she is one of the few bigs on this team. Lobbing it inside to Schmelter. Kane tied her up. They're going to say jump ball. Emma Kane did a great job getting the hands in there. Jump ball.
Well,
Possession arrow goes Case's way.
Boy, and Emma Kane finally gets a call in her favor right there, and I would agree with that.
That's a good look of it.
Yeah, this is a really good look at it right there. She's developing as a defender, and, you have to. You're going to, when you're battling for rebounds up there as often as she has.
So Todd's going to bring it up inside 3 minutes in this game. McConico with a ball fake and a drive and a spin. They're going to say a player control foul on Kendall McConico, or they call her for traveling. Called her for traveling. Probably could have picked either one on that. Sharma inside. Blocking foul on Kendall McConico. Well, Kendall took the brunt of it. You'll see it in this replay. She got knocked down, and I think she got an elbow on the way down, too.
Yeah, I do believe she was in the restricted area there as well, and really, maybe to me, Ron, it's gotten a little bit better this year, but any time I see McConico go to the floor the way she does, your heart just kind of drops right into its stomach. I've gotten a little bit more used to it this year, but you definitely just worry about her sometimes and hope that she can stay on the floor and stay healthy for the long year ahead.
And it is a long year ahead. Conference season has just started. They're just 3 games in. This is McConico for 3. Shelby Mann with the basketball for the Bears, and they have a commanding 17-point lead. They were up only 2 after a quarter. They went up 11 at halftime. Spartans had fallen behind as many as 16 in the third quarter, cut it to 9 heading into the final quarter, kept it tight for a while, but the Bears have pulled away here over the last 2 minutes. This is Hellman. Sharmer's going to get called for the foul. Nicky's first. Kane inside, shots blocked. 22 seconds to shoot.
Ron, that is actually one area that the Bears actually haven't affected with their size, and I thought it was going to be a bigger factor. Shot blocks. That's only two shot blocks with all those 6-footers.
Fouls on Hellman. Becca Clark-Callender got her coaches and teammates off the bench, and they gave her a standing ovation for taking that charge. This is Clark-Callender with the basketball. She'll hand it off to Shelby Mann. Two blocks with all that size inside.
That's hard to believe. I mean, that really is.
Hellman's going to come out. Hillary will come out with, my count, 21 points. She needed 10 coming into tonight to become the 15th player in women's history here at Case Western Reserve University basketball-wise to score 1,000 points. She is now in the 1,000-point club. Fouls inside. It's against Floyd. The 5-foot Floyd doing all she can to stop Hannah Koenig at 6 foot from scoring.
I think that was a little bit more of an intentional foul than the last one that Floyd had underneath. But even still, I mean, most of these WashU players, even when they were fouled, they were able to get the ball above their shoulders, which is still saying something. They've got a mighty lot of strength for all these bigs, all these 6-footers to be able to do that. That's incredible.
Koenig missed one, made one. She's one of 4 from the foul line tonight. Kreinberg to Todd. Emily with a 3. Missed it badly. Here come the Bears. Down the floor. Scoring is Koenig. Koenig with 3. We got a timeout on the floor. I think coaches are going to get some substitutes in for the final 63 seconds. We'll keep it here. I know that Grace Fortman, as you look at Randy Henderson there, it's Randy Henderson, the coach at WashU. Randy comes to WashU 2 years. She was the assistant coach at Charlotte, a D1 school. She was the head coach at Coe College for 9 years before that. And as a player, she played at Iowa in the Big Ten. In high school, she was Iowa's Miss Basketball in 1997. So she has, I think, and we haven't even talked about it, the unenviable task, Eddie, of following a legend. Nancy Fay was 600 wins at WashU. She won 5 national championships. Only head coach in D3 history to do that. And Henderson will follow her. Fay is in the Big Ten, head basketball coach at Illinois.
Yeah, those are some pretty big shoes, but you know, she herself has quite a good resume thus far, and off to a good start with her WashU team. And she inherits a pretty good club, Ron. You know, 5 seniors, so you got some leadership, and you also have 8 freshmen. So she's got some of her own players that she went out and recruited. in pretty good position to do some damage here.
Long three off the glass. That almost went. That was a Monty Patterson. Todd will shoot it. Emily Todd. It's her first basket of the second half. She's got 12, including 3 threes. Dribbling it out and wrapping this game up. 78-61 is your final.